Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of my Megapark. In the last episode, I made this Egypt area. Like I said, I based it more of a fertile piece of land rather than just an area filled with sand, because you won't really find that in any theme park which has an Egypt section. Um, so yeah, it's quite a big chunk of the park, and today I would just want to more or less finish this area. Now, I actually already did a lot of work in the last episode, um, but yeah, I think it's not really enough yet. I just want to make these gardens or this foliage here a little bit more dense. So I want to add some water, some extra ruins, and or some extra buildings. And I would really like for this coaster over here to interact with some ruins right next to the track. So yeah, that's what I will be focusing on during this episode. Oh, yeah, something that I actually forgot in the last episode, that you can link Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 to this to Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, and that actually enables you to use some of the older land edge styles. In Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 you can also create these with walls, but for example, if I enable this one, then raise the land here, then I have this wall style, which you normally could only get in Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. So yeah, I think it's quite nice that Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 adds this functionality to the game again. Of course, this wall type will only be visible to Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 players who've actually also linked their game to their Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 installation. So people who haven't done that, they will just see the default walls. So for them it will just look like this. But yeah, I will mainly be the one viewing this Megapark, and you guys will most likely be viewing this in the videos. So yeah, then of course you can see all the wall styles that are on my screen. By the way, in the last video I asked if you could recognize which roller coaster this coaster was based on. Well, many people actually also gave the correct answer, because it was based off Kumali, which is a vekoma suspended looping coaster that's based in Flamingo Land, which is somewhere in the UK. So it's I think they sold about 4 coasters of this type, and a Chinese company, Golden Horse, also made around 30 clones of this track in China. So yeah, I heard it's not the most comfortable ride out there, but I sure like the way it looks, especially Kumali. If you have never seen it yet, you should go look up a video on YouTube. I especially like the way they colored the supports and the trains. They really did a nice job on that. Now, one thing these coasters typically struggle with a bit is that sometimes, rarely, these coaster trains may actually get stuck in the Cobra roll. So that's why also in Kumali you will find an evacuation platform right here in the dip on the Cobra roll. So I think I will just extend these ruins upwards a bit, and then that part will also double as an evacuation platform. Alright, I made sure to put many of these ruined statues and stone blocks around this building, just to make it look like it has sort of collapsed. Now, it's not the prettiest of buildings, but I think it's good enough for now. Okay, I'm really happy with the way the area looks now. Yeah, the added ruins to the coaster, I think they look really nice. I think they really add to the theme of the coaster. So yeah, here I made a little tunnel for the coaster to go through. Here I put some ruins with some of the Egyptian pillars and just lots of ruined statues and stone blocks next to it to represent a collapsed building. And right over here I just put a little temple. So I'll put this little lion statues on it from the pagoda set. I think they work pretty well in combination with the Egyptian theme. Now I added another sphinx right over here next to the entrance to the area, and some water. Also some jumping fountains. Many people forget they exist, but they're usually a nice addition to your to areas in your park. And here I also added some stone decorations, and also lots of trees on the edge of the area. Now I'm not sure, maybe I'll add another path through the area later to connect to other areas. Not really sure how I'm going to do that. There's still some space here to make a path out of the area. I'll see what I do later. But I have some big plans for the next episode. I want to make a really big coaster right over here in this area. So yeah, that will be something to look forward to, also for me, because it will be a coaster type that I really like to make. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was probably a little bit less content than other episodes, but the next episode will be epic, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.